Hello everyone, welcome. It is Friday night and it is showtime. It is time to get our crafting on, and we are doing Christmas in July. So are y'all ready to get this show started? Hey, I can see comments, but I can't see names. I'm far away so that y'all have a better view. So I will read all my comments when I get off. So y'all make sure to say hello. Let me know where you're watching from and how y'all are doing. Okay, Rachel here with Rachel's Unique Crafts, and we're going to get started. Tonight we're gonna make some fake Christmas candy. So these came from the Dollar Tree. We've all used them to cover and stuff them and make pretty pumpkins, but we're not using them for pumpkins no more. I did, and I may do one just for the sake of doing a video, but I made a lot of these for pumpkins last year, different sizes, different shapes, different materials, stuffed some of them, all kinds of things. So for the sake of time, I went ahead, because this is a bright orange, it was kind of difficult to cover. So I'm just using my apple barrel paint, and I put 3 coats of the white. Now it's just the plain white. All of my bottles say white, but one of them kind of like was a matte finish, but this one ended up kind of like with a little glossy. So I really like how that turned out. I've got some bright red here, and for the sake of time I did go ahead and paint the white, and we're gonna put some red on here. Y'all, this turns out so cute. And I am using just a Walmart paintbrush, but this paintbrush has got like an angle at it, so it's easier to stay in your lines. Some of these little puffy parts are different sizes, but that's not gonna matter. But this angle paintbrush makes it so much easier to kind of stay where you want it and go in the direction that you want it. So y'all let me know how y'all are doing. Are y'all glad it's the weekend? I am overjoyed that it's the weekend. The weekend is when I usually get to make extra videos for my YouTube, and then I schedule them to post out. If y'all are not following me on YouTube, you're missing out. Because I post a lot of videos over there that, you know, don't happen on Facebook, because I can record them, and they usually are more in depth, more complicated videos. Like we just made an outdoor weeping willow. It's solar, so the solar lights come on and they twinkle. We just made that. We made a barrel table. You know, everybody's making these barrel tables out of the barrel flower pots. Y'all, when I paint, I usually get real quiet, so that's why I stop, pause a second. But anyway, we went back and made another video on the barrel tables and attached the battery operated lights, they're on a timer, so they're battery operated, but they come on for 6 hours and go off for 18. So that was really neat. We just make all kinds of cool stuff over there. So y'all have to go check me out on the YouTube. So, are y'all off for the weekend, or who's got to work this weekend? I have some news. I found out earlier today, so just FYI, if anybody likes Hobby Lobby, which if you like crafts, you probably like Hobby Lobby. So someone was in Hobby Lobby today. It wasn't me, but I have that on my agenda. Their patriotic decor, where this lady was 90% off. So, just saying. So, I was gonna go this evening, and I debated doing a live in Hobby Lobby and doing this maybe tomorrow. But it was getting bad looking weather around here, so we're doing crafts tonight, and I'm gonna probably go to Hobby Lobby in the morning. So y'all just know that if you like the Hobby Lobby, and look, I've gotten some red paint on my top of my peppermint here, but I can touch that up. And we've actually got 2 crafts tonight. We're gonna be doing another candy, Christmas candy, in just a few minutes. I just wanted to go ahead and get this one, the red stripes on our piece of peppermint. Y'all did know that's what we're making, right? I usually at Christmas time I'll buy up the extra little small candy canes, and that way I have them through the year so that I can just put them in my purse. I don't know, I like the little small candy canes better than I do the little round pieces. Just me. Just a preference. So, I'm really excited about the weekend. And y'all, this little slanted brush, just got it at Walmart. It's the bomb. It's thebomb.com. Y'all gonna say bomb, and Facebook's gonna think I'm setting off a bomb somewhere. Not happening. Okay, I'm trying to get it, because there's like a little ring up here. It kind of gives you an idea how far to go up. I'm kind of using that as my guideline. But y'all, these are so cute for your Christmas decor. And you know, they make candy canes in different colors. If you was doing different themed Christmas, you could do these in different colors. Whatever color your color scheme is, you could paint these in those colors. Nothing is wrong with that. And I did come back and give the red 2 coats. Let me get over here on this other dry side. But now I'm kind of excited. I'm ready for not Hobby Lobby, Dollar Tree to put their fall stuff out, so I can go get some more. These are from last year. And when our Hobby Lobby had ran out, my friend was having a garage sale, and she had some of these pumpkins in her garage sale, and I seen it on Facebook, and I texted her and I said, I'm really needing those pumpkins that you got at your garage sale. So that's how I've had a few left over, because I had about used most of them last year, covering them with different textured materials and stuffing them. And I have another idea for one. I seen somebody the other day had made one into a turkey. Just giving y'all an idea. When you make a turkey out of a styrofoam ball, you can make it out of one of these pumpkins. And I thought about doing that, but it's Christmas in July that everybody is celebrating. I guess they're trying to get everybody in the Christmas spirit. So can't see y'all's comments. I hope y'all can hear me. Y'all, let me know if you can't. I'm over here just babbling my mouth. And I will read my comments when I get off. I have to sacrifice something. Either y'all can see more of the project, or have it up close so you can hear me better. But I'm trying to raise my voice a little bit. So y'all see what it's looking like? And it needs 2 coats of the red. And I'm gonna cover up down here on this where I smudged some red a while ago. I'm gonna let that dry. But you see how it's looking? It's looking like a piece of peppermint, right? Could y'all see decorating with this? You could put it in a wreath. You could put it in a dough bowl, and it's a big size. You could put it anywhere in your tree. You could use it, you know, stuff it in your tree. Oh, that is just rolling off. Okay, I'm gonna put this here in front of my fan and let that start drying. Now, I have cellophane. It's just a clear plastic wrap. It's in the gift wrap department. Dollar Tree even has it. And when this is dry and I put my second coat on there, all I did was I laid it out. I brought it and overlapped it on the bottom and took and tied it on each side. I put just a little piece of tape and then tied some ribbon on there. And then you trim it to whatever size, length you want it, and then just pull it out. And how cute. Does that not look like a piece of peppermint? Is that not cute? So when the Dollar Tree puts out these pumpkins, y'all make sure to go buy you a bunch of them. And you don't have to make just pumpkins. You can make turkeys, because we're gonna make some turkeys out of these. Or get a big styrofoam ball and make a turkey, one of the two. But you can make your Christmas candies out of the pumpkins. Aren't those cute? I'm trying to hold them up where y'all can see them. But, you know, you can put these in your Christmas tree, dough bowl, decorations around your house, whatever. Now, we got one more craft. Let me put that in the water so they don't dry out. And I'm going to set my paint aside. So, that's all, and that's so easy. Anybody could do that. You could even do that with your children, grandchildren, nieces, nephews, whoever. Okay, y'all. Y'all can get this yarn. This is that chunky yarn. They got different stores. It's got different names for it. Okay. I'm gonna have to stand up for this one probably. But, you know, these little styrofoams, they come from the Dollar Tree. There's 2 of them for $1, okay? So, this one is super easy, super quick. You can get this yarn. Our Walmart, we're in a little town of less than 5,000 people, so our little Walmart doesn't have it. But Hobby Lobby has it. If you can't find the right colors, Be Cozy has it. They're online. And they have colors of the chunky yarn that everybody else doesn't have. So if you ever need chunky yarn in different colors that you can't find at Hobby Lobby, and you can't find it, I don't know if Joann's even has it, but the craft stores, if they don't have it, look on Be Cozy. All right. So this one we're going to use, let me see if y'all can see me. Try not to get it in this little wet paint here. And what we're going to do is start in the middle. And you don't want a whole lot of hot glue because the hot glue will melt the styrofoam. Okay. So I just made a little circle there. Started gluing it. Now I'm going to come around with my white where my red started. And we're just going to wrap the white around the red. So that's how it's starting out. And y'all, these you can make with these little discs of styrofoam, or you can buy the bigger disc and do the same thing. Now, years ago, and we're talking years, it's probably been, I'm going to tell off on my age, but my oldest son is 30, fixing to be 30. I did them before he was born. So, y'all, that's when I started crafts. But you can take the bigger disc and do this. And what I had done then, years ago, because that was before all this chunky yarn came out, but I had made these for outdoor decorations for Christmas. And what I did, I used the big disc of styrofoam, and you just fall down. Covered it with the wrapping paper that is like the cellophane. It's, you know, the it's not like paper, but it's kind of like the cellophane. It would almost be like waterproof. I wrapped them in that because you can find them in those red and white stripes and all that. But I had made those years ago. And then covered them in the cellophane. So these can be made much at a larger scale for even the outdoors. I put the big dowels on them and put them in my yard. So y'all keep that in mind, especially if you have young children. It's just a decoration that wouldn't cost very much. You could even put these little ones like that. But it's something that, you know, if you had a low temp glue gun, they might could help you. But that's and I had forgot about making those until I started making these, and I remembered it. Funny how sometimes you just forget about, you know, memories and stuff, and then you do something and all of a sudden it's just, it brings back memories that you forgot about. And so I'm just, you know, following the circle even on the side as it's going down on the side. See how mine's wrapping down on the side? And we're just going to keep going around. And I'm going to cover the whole disc front and back. And we're only going to have one cut. And that's going to be at the end. You can make these if you do Halloween decorations. You could do these in the orange and purples, or, you know, whatever color you do for Halloween. You can make these for that. You could even make these going from the center and coming out, wrapping them around. You'd have to cut them each time, but you could do that and make them look like a peppermint that way, or a piece of candy, and not use them with a stick, or you can use them with a stick. A stick, I'm talking about a dowel, y'all. I give things their own names. I got all kind of fuzz and everything on my table. So we're almost done. We've got the front and the sides about done. But these are just quick, easy. So y'all make sure you hit the Hobby Lobby. If it's where I can, I'll try to go live tomorrow. Depends on how crowded the store is in there. I don't want to get in trouble for having somebody on camera that don't want to be. Don't know if we're going north or which one. We're about a little over an hour. Either way is a Hobby Lobby. About an hour and 15 minutes. If we go north, there's a better Dollar Tree up that way. If we go south, there's a party supply store I need to go to. I'm needing a certain kind of bucket, and they're like $12 on Amazon is the cheapest one. There's up to $24. I've seen some, but I don't want to pay that much. So I'm thinking, hopefully, the party supply place would have them. Y'all, we are almost done. And we'll be made 2 crafts tonight. And I got my stuff in today for our candied apples. So we've got to do those. We got candied apples to make and some caramel apples with nuts. How fun is that? Ow, that's hot. Hot glue usually is, isn't it? Okay. So, y'all see this? This was our piece of peppermint. Now I'm going to put some glue down in there, and I'm going to turn the bottom, the end piece, I'm going to turn it down facing, because it does, it shreds, it's all kind of flakies off. So I just fold it down and poke it down in there. Okay, so I have a dowel, and we're going to make a kind of like a little point. Stay up there, candy, peppermint, whatever you are. Okay, there's me. Okay, I'm gonna put some glue right here. Poke my dowel down in there. And it is a sucker. Isn't that cute? For Christmas. And I'll show y'all how. Cellophane. Okay. Just gonna take my cellophane and fold it over here. And they have this at Walmart, but it's cheaper at the Dollar Tree. Alright, I'm going to pull it down on the sides, and then, yeah, I'm telling y'all what I'm doing, and it's doing the opposite of what I want it to do. Okay, then we're going to fold it down like this. Going to gather it down here up under here. You can take a rubber band. You can take a little bread tie, a Chanel stem, piece of tape, whatever you got handy. How cute. See, now it's looking like a piece of candy. So, I've got some little wired ribbon here. That looks like Hobby Lobby probably. Y'all, I got a box over here behind me that just came in today from the craft outlet. And it's got ribbons. Nothing but ribbons. I'm going to put a little dab of glue just to kind of hold that. these are wired, so. And then I'm just gonna tie me a little bow. Probably should have tied the bow before I cut my ribbon, but I didn't. Y'all learn from my mistakes. And with wire ribbon, you can shape your ribbon any way you want to. So I'm gonna put like little curls. You know how you used to have ringlets in your hair? I don't like a flat bow, so I hook my bows out, kind of like my hair, you know. Okay, so there's our sucker. This is one I had already made. So how cute are those to put in your decor, your Christmas decor? I mean, you could put them anywhere, out on your porch, outside. I mean, they're wrapped in cellophane. Y'all give me some hearts if you like them. And the piece of peppermint out of the pumpkin there. Aren't those cute? So that's what we had tonight. Now, we're gonna be making some candied apples, and oh, thank you for the hearts. And we're gonna be making some caramel apples with nuts, and some, maybe some without nuts. We got some bread to make, fake bake. Just some goodies that, you know, you can make. You could decorate every day with it. You could decorate at Christmas time. My kids have fun with the fake bakes because they try to get the other one to eat something that's fake. So they have a lot of fun with the fake bakes at Christmas time. So we love it for that reason, and that's one reason I have wanted to start making fake bakes was, you know, because it was just fun for them, because I had bought some cookies and they tried to get each other to eat them. So after that, I made a cake, and I made like a little frappuccino, I guess that's what you could call it, some kind of hot cocoa stuff, and so that's what got me into fake bakes. Was I wanted to do it because I loved that my kids could, you know, try to play tricks on each other. So it's a lot of fun, and they're pretty to decorate and fun for Christmas. And I've got my cake in my kitchen that I've had up all year. We got some pies to do. Years ago I did a pie, and I'm gonna let y'all go, but years ago I made a pie, and it's been 25, 30 years ago maybe, but we made the pies back then with potpourri. Well, times have changed, so now we know better and we do better. So we're gonna make a pie that's gonna look kind of real, maybe probably a blackberry or blueberry pie or something like that. You could even do a strawberry pie. It would just cost more to do the strawberries or cherries instead of the blueberries, because you can use grapes to look like blueberries. So anyway, that's gonna be in the making. I've gotten part of my stuff together, and so if y'all know anybody, your friends or anybody you want to share this video with, I appreciate it. Maybe they could join us. Also, and watching us make all kind of Christmas goodies and stuff. So thank y'all. I'll be back here. I possibly may go live tomorrow if I get to go. If not, it'll be Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on Facebook. So thank y'all all for being here. Remember, I love you. Get to crafting and make something pretty. And join my VIP group. It's where you can share pictures of stuff you make, and get ideas from each other. That's what's fun. So thank y'all. Y'all have a wonderful night and a happy and wonderful weekend. Maybe it'll be relaxing, And I'll see y'all next time. Thank y'all all from the bottom of my heart. Good night.